Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's Jean Home Decor and more. Welcome back and welcome if you're new, and happy Easter weekend. Tomorrow is Good Friday and I hope you all have an amazing Easter holiday. So with that said, I went to the grocery store. So this is a Foodie grocery haul open playlist. And the host of this Foodie grocery haul is the Grace Life DIY Home Decor, or simply Grace Lifestyle, Decorating with Jazzy Green, My Mountain Home and Kitchen, Debbie Bubbles, and myself, Jean Home Decor and more. So, I stay in the grocery store, y'all. I stay in the grocery store, it seems. So today I went to Walmart. I spent $105.27. Then I went to Kroger and I spent $48.16. So, I don't know, what can you do? You gotta eat. So I'm gonna take you off the ring and let you see what I purchased here. But before I say that, you know, if you wanna join us on the Foodie grocery haul, please chime in. Check out these other ladies' channels and see what their contribution is for today's grocery foodie haul. Now, by the time you guys see this, Easter would have passed. Okay, so I bought some things for an Easter dinner. But I just want to share some things with you. You know, I just want to share some stuff with you, y'all. Just want to share it, okay? So I'm going to take you off the ring and let you see what I got from my foodie grocery haul. Keep watching. All right, so you can tell by what you see here what we're having for dinner tonight. Okay, we're having fajitas. Okay, so I've never tried this. Bush's Best Taco Fiesta black beans in a mild chipotle sauce. This is called Sidekicks. Okay, so I've never tried this. I want to say this was $1.47 at Walmart. So everything that I got from Walmart, and I'll show you what I bought from Kroger. I couldn't find any fajita sauce, so I don't think it makes much difference. I'm gonna use taco sauce. Got a avocado. I got some queso, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy because, so look, check this out. I've always purchased salsa. And so, you know, I noticed that when I'm down here in Texas, people say pico. I was like, you know, somebody asked me once at a taco place, they said, you want some pico? I'm like, what the heck is pico? Pico and salsa is the same thing. I guess that, you know, I guess that's what I'm coming to the conclusion of. So I saw this that says picante salsa. I'm assuming this is pico. But anyway, I'm going to have this with my fajitas tonight. So I thought that would be pretty good. So I'm going to start that shortly, and I have a lime. Then let's move over to Easter dinner, what I purchased for Easter dinner. So I'm going to do this probably Sunday, because this is really easy what I have for Easter dinner. So look, you guys, normally I use fresh green beans. This weekend, I'm being lazy because I'm going to be using these Glory seasoned Southern style green beans. I've had them before. They're really good. And let me see, what did I do with it? What I add to mine is pimento. I always thought that looks pretty in your green beans, okay? So that's what I have there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use all these cans because I have 6, 2, 4, 5. I have one somewhere else. Oh yeah, 6. So I have these 6. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of them, but I have to eyeball it once I put it in a pot. But if you've never tried those, you know, those are pretty good. Normally, like I said, I use fresh green beans. So then I'm going to make potato salad. So I got some Dukes, celery, onion, and green pepper for my, you know, to add into my potato salad. Okay, so that's what I have going on there. Okay, now let's move over to Kroger. So I went looking initially for a turkey ham. I went to Walmart and I went to Kroger. I don't know what's wrong with these people down here in Texas, why they don't sell turkey hams. But I went and I just got a regular ham because I don't know what's going on. I asked both the people who work at the store, do you guys sell turkey hams? No, ma'am, we don't. Anyway, so look, here's the price. Now let me tell you about this. I'm so angry with myself. Just check this out, guys. I was in Walmart and they had a lot of off-brand hams, their regular store brand hams. Then I saw one that was a Smithfield, and it was $26. And you know what I look at when I look at a ham? I look for how the shape of it. So when I sit it in my roasting pan, it kind of sits nice. I can nicely place my pineapples and cherries on top with the cloves in it, brown sugar, a little mustard. You know how we do. So I look for a ham that sits nice in the pan so that these can stay nice on top and they make a really nice presentation when you get ready to serve them. So that's part of what I look for when I buy a ham. Actually, to be honest with you, I kind of don't like when stores cover this up because you really can't see what you're getting. But nonetheless, I went on and got this. Now, if you go to Kroger and Walmart, they do have some that are clear, but sometimes those hams look kind of fatty. So I'm always thinking to myself, let me just try to get something that I think in my mind is a better grade. But because I did that, I end up spending more money. That being said, I spent $39 for this private selection when I could have spent $26 at Walmart and got a Smithfield. But anyway, hey, look, oh well, I wasn't gonna ride back, not dealing with that, Walmart parking lot. You know how that is. That's everywhere. So these two things came from, three things. They came from Kroger. I did get some, little sweets, had with your coffee or tea, if that's what y'all drink. We drink coffee here. So this is what I got from, Walmart. And then these three things from Kroger. Okay, then I got some random stuff. Some strawberries. And then I got, this random stuff here. I got beets because I love beets. I put them on a salad. You can eat them by themselves, and they're really good for you. Got some turkey sausage and the little staple things that you need. So these are some of the things that I bought on my grocery haul. And I know you all are looking at these drills, but this is what I'm doing down here. I did one and I'm doing it myself. So I've only got to one so far, but I made myself a little template. That's my little template there. But I'm moving over. You can see these little dots that I made here. And they look nice and even, don't they? Because there are so many of these to do, I'm gonna have to just take my time to do these. To let you know, that's why the drills are up here. It's always something to do, guys. It's always something to do. I can find things to do. When there's nothing to do, they say to me at home, why don't you sit down? But you know how it is when it's always something to do. So anyway, look guys, this is my Foodie grocery haul. So you all see what I'm having. I don't know, is this a country dinner? Ham, green beans, and potato salad, and my mama biscuits. My mama biscuits, like Martin says, my mama biscuits. They're in the refrigerator, in the refrigerator. So that being said, you guys have a wonderful Easter weekend again. And until the next one, bye-bye.